Okay, so we are recording. So welcome to tonight's team call, everyone. Whether you're a new coach on our team or you're a fellow coach on the Diamond Council, welcome. So I'm excited to have anyone that's from the Diamond Council that's not directly under our team on our call today. So it's kind of fun. And, you know, I don't like to hold anything back. I'm an open book and I don't know everything, but I feel like, you know, if you're confident in one area, like I feel like you should share that with people. If it's working for you and your team, you know, share it with everyone. So I'm always up for that. I'm always asking questions to other people. So, you know, in life, what's that saying? Like, don't take from, what's that saying? I heard it this morning, but life gives to givers. So I just always want to be a giver. Okay, so just in case you didn't know, today's Thursday, March 10th. If you're a new coach on our team and you haven't seen our new team logo, this is our new team logo that it took me like 5 minutes to make on canva.com, and it was free. I didn't have anyone, not that I'm against like graphic designers or anything, but you know, it took me 5 minutes to make and it was free. So there you go, canva.com, it's free, and it does take a while to get down, just like PicMonkey. Sometimes I have you guys asking me, well, I don't really know how to use PicMonkey. Well, you got to get it down. There's tutorials on YouTube. If it takes 3 to 5 times of you watching a tutorial on how to use PicMonkey.com or Canva to make your images pop, then do what you got to do, okay? I taught myself, and it does take time, but they're free resources that you guys can use, and it just makes your pictures stand out. And, you know, because there's 400,000 other coaches. So, yeah, so originally our call was supposed to be this past Tuesday, if you guys are keeping up with our team calendar. But I decided to push it back until today. And so next week we won't have a call, but we will have a call the following week. So let's get started. So on the agenda for today, I'm just going to go over some quick recognition. I also want to do like a quick look into our back office, because we have a lot of new coaches that joined us in the month of February. And I feel like even though you guys are going through your training, you still don't know the wealth of knowledge that is in the back office. And so if you're a veteran coach watching this, you might already know some of this, so just kind of bear with me. But even me, like 3 years in, I still find stuff in the back office that I'm like, what the heck? Like, I didn't even know this was back here. So it's very, very important as a business owner to be logging into your back office every day. I mean, I don't do it every day, but I do it at minimum 6 days a week, because I work my business 6 days a week. So it's just important that you keep up with the back office. That is how corporate communicates with us as far as products, shipping. Like if there's like weather changes and like, you know, your customers are experiencing delays in their shipments or whatever, that's important, because you need to be able to communicate that to your customers and clients. So again, as a business owner, it's your responsibility to be checking into your back office, and it's your responsibility to teach yourself how to navigate through it. I have the video. It's in our new coach training, and you need to watch it, and it's kind of like PicMonkey and Canva. Like, it's new stuff. You've never done it before, but the only way you're going to get better and kind of learn how to navigate through that is by taking it day by day. You know, schedule out 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to go through my back office today. I'm just going to kind of skim through it. And then you're going to find new things, you know, and then if you find one section and you want to study that section, write it down and add it to your to-do list, and just kind of take it day by day. You don't have to learn everything that's in the back office in one day, but it's very important. I can't stress that enough, that you do check into your back office. Like when I was a new coach my first year, I would go weeks without logging into my back office. Like, what does that tell you, you know, of how I was treating my business? It wasn't paying me like a business back then, because I wasn't treating it like a business. So anyways, and then I want to kind of get into the meat of the call, which is how to get a new client started effectively. I have struggled with this a lot, and in this business, I feel like nothing ever really stays the same. As social media evolves and changes, we kind of have to adapt to that, and we kind of have to evolve and change with the way social media works. And so I feel like I kind of came up with this system last year. I want to say around January, February, and we literally used it all of last year. This helped me hit Success Club every single month, and it really created a lot of confidence in me in the way that I post. I do a lot of more bold posts, and I call them promo posts. So you'll see a picture in the next 2 slides, I think, of kind of what I do and how do I promote myself, you know, for my groups. And then I kind of want to get into, just briefly touch on how to promote our March 21-day group this month. I put boot camp style because of 22-minute hardcore. I kind of want to promote it this month, even though I'm not doing it, and I'm going to kind of tell you guys how to do that. Okay, so some quick recognition. I just want to congratulate Sarah and Marie. They are on our current leaderboard. So Sarah is already at Success Club 4. She just needs one more person and she'll be at Success Club, officially hit Success Club. And Marie, I think, hit Success Club too, like the first day of the month. So I'm super, super proud of you guys. And just keep rocking it. Okay, so right now I'm going to take you guys into a look into my back office. So I basically just put on here, are you fully utilizing the tools and resources that are at your fingertips, that are literally at your fingertips? Like I, as your coach and mentor, like of our team, I could not, give you guys our new coach training that we have, our 21-day long training that you're doing in your new coach internship group right now. And you could still build a successful business if you didn't have me or that training. Like literally the back office has everything you could possibly need to build a 6-figure business online. Okay, so let that sink in. Like Beachbody Corporate works really, really, really hard, and it's a wealth of knowledge. So when you think about that $16 business fee that you guys are paying every single month, it's not just some website that you guys are paying for. You guys are paying for a lot more than that. Like really, like a lot. Success on Demand it's nothing but business and personal development training, audios, videos from like successful coaches. And there's like hundreds and hundreds of like PDF files, just everything. They work really hard to give us everything. So, it's our responsibility to use that. So I'm going to go ahead and stop my screen share and go into my back office. So I can just kind of skim through it for our new coaches. If you guys haven't, kind of really dug into it. So I should already be logged in. Okay, so basically what I mean is right here on the right-hand side, you see Coach Breaking News. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Hopefully you guys can see that. So basically what I do is I usually just click on View Archive. No, not that one. Sorry. Why did it do that? Is it this one? Well, that's our blog, but I think I just have to, okay, this is what I mean. So basically I usually just click on, like the first link, and it has the date on here, March 9th, March 9th, March 9th. And this is all stuff that Beachbody Corporate is, updating us with. So, they updated us that the 3-day refresh, they have a limited time offer, qualification updates, which are really important for Coach Summit 2016, the leadership party, the National Wake Up Call, replay call, training tips. I mean, there's just everything. So I basically just click on this, and I was literally skimming through all this, and I don't want this to overwhelm you, but I mean, I came across here, and I never use this, and I'm going to start implementing this, but this blue tab says training tools. And I mean, if you look at this is constantly being updated and added to. So they never really take anything off of here. They're honestly just adding it. It's just like one big long list. And it's either training tips or training tools. So if I click on tips, it gives you tips, and these blue lines that you see here, it takes you to another page. It's either like a PDF file or sometimes it's a video. But look, how to get your new coaches started right. So even if for some reason I fell off the face of the earth and I quit coaching or whatever, and you still wanted to do this, you could still learn how to get your new coaches started right. This is a huge PDF file with, loads of information on how to get your coaches started right. Let's see, Business Quick Start. It's another, PDF file. This is just kind of to have all of your information, social media, how to stay connected with, Beachbody and stuff like that. So like I said, I'm not saying that you guys have to memorize all this, but I just want you to know that this information is back here. Okay, so webcasts and conference calls. You guys should already be listening to the National Wake Up Call every week. And the replays are back here. I usually don't use this because I have the Beachbody podcast app. So I just play that from my podcast app because I have an iPhone, and I just play that, when I'm in the car. But some people like to sit at their computer or laptop and they like to replay this. So the replays are all right here. For our Canadian coaches, they have Canada News, business procedure updates. Like this is all stuff that you guys need to know. Internal announcements, new business card designs, you know, and even here, like I didn't even know that we could get 15% off Zoom video conference calls. I'm not paying for it yet, so this call needs to be under 35 minutes. But I didn't even know that because I wasn't, you know, looking back here. But Beachbody somehow, I don't know if they teamed up with like Zoom or something, and now we can get 15% off if we sign up with Zoom, this is what Zoom is, the video conferencing thing that we're using. So there's just like a wealth of knowledge back here. Upcoming events, it has all the information that you guys could possibly, you know, need. And so it's like I said, just don't let it overwhelm you, but just know that all of this is back here. Okay, the success tab that's at the far right corner, you just go ahead and click on that. And it takes you, it's like a personal development business training archive. Why isn't mine showing up? Success on demand. So you have to sign in with your email and your password, I'm guessing, the one that you use for your online office. So I'm not going to go ahead and do that, but that's just kind of a quick overview. If you're a new coach, you know, the rest of this you might not understand, but again, you need to watch the video. I think it's like day 2 or day 3 in your new coach training that kind of walks you through the back office. So that's that. Okay. Okay, so just to briefly touch on our team calendar, hopefully you guys know that this is uploaded into our team page. I like to have this on my phone for easy access. I don't like to work blindly. I did that for way too long. You need to have a marketing plan, a marketing schedule. You need to know what you're working towards. You can't just have all these dates in your head and today I want to post about this and today I want to post about that. That's great, but after a while it gets old and you're not consistent. That's the reality. You're not consistent. So these are examples. Of course, you can change it up. Like on Wednesday, if you don't want to share a healthy recipe, that's fine. But I did this for you guys, especially for our newer coaches. Sometimes it is hard. Sometimes you're having a bad day and you're like, what the heck am I supposed to post about? Like, I don't know what to post about. So you log into our team page and you go to the photo section and you look for this photo. Or instead of having to do all that, you save this picture to your phone and you can, you know, just kind of look back to it. And so I have on here, you know, when 22-Minute Hard Corps was released on March 1st, on Thursdays, it's Beachbody Pay Day. I put on here the days that we promote our new coach internship. I put on here the days that we're going to be promoting our 21-day group. I even put on here on March 21st, that's the prep week. I have a prep week that, you know, it's a week long of prepping our clients and stuff with getting them started with their program and teaching them how to make Shakeology and all that good stuff. I have our team calls on here, the day and the time. You know, so it's really important that you guys have this. So if you guys even want to print it out or whatever works for you, if you need to put it into your planner, in your phone calendar, whatever. But I did this for you guys because this helps me and I don't feel like I'm working blindly. Like I'm not just shooting stuff and throwing stuff at the wall. Like, oh, I hope this works. And I hope people, you know, I'm consistent in my message and I'm consistent in what I'm promoting every single month around the same time. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And I like to put on here, I like to give you guys dates of when you should be locking in Success Club 5, because I don't want you guys scrambling on the last day of the month. I don't have anyone. Oh my gosh, I'm at Success Club 2. You know, make it a goal to hit at least Success Club 5 by the first or second week of the month. At least Success Club 5, so you're in. If you want to shoot higher and you want to grow faster, okay, by the you know, third week of the month, hit Success Club 10 by the last week so that you can kind of not like relax, but so you're not like stressing and people can sense that in your conversations. Like when you have an agenda, which is hitting Success Club, people can sense that and then they're going to run away and then you're never going to hit Success Club. So my goal is always like the first week of the month, hit Success Club 5. It's just a no-brainer for me now. There was many, many, many months, my first year, even well into my second year of coaching, that I just waited last minute to hit Success Club. And there was a lot of months that I didn't hit Success Club and I would beat myself up. And this business isn't about beating yourself up, okay? It's about being, you know, a responsible business owner and having a plan of action. So here's your plan of action, okay? So make sure you lock in Success Club by the second week of the month, at least Success Club 5. Okay, so now I kind of want to get into this, how to effectively start a new client. So you guys can call your people, clients or customers. I study a lot of Dani Johnson. If you guys don't know who she is, look her up. Dani Johnson. It's Dani Johnson. And she kind of just talks about like the average like network marketer and then like the professional. And, she's just kind of taught me to call my customers clients. Sometimes it just kind of comes out. And to be honest, a client is someone who you work with continuously. I feel like a customer is like a one-time thing. So I feel like I've really changed my mindset, and I look at the people that I help as clients, because I've been helping, I've had girls that I've been working with for like 2 years, and we're just like friends, but they're still like clients because they're like they're on Shakeology monthly, or they're consistently buying like our new programs. So I feel like that's a client. Like my dad has a mechanic business and he's had clients for 15 years. That's not a customer. That's a client. That's a client that keeps going back to him, periodically, right? So that's why you might think like, oh, why is she calling them client? I just kind of explained why. So I made this post, I think the day before yesterday, or was it yesterday? I think the day before yesterday. And we came up with this. I think Lindsay, my upline coach, I think she came up with it. I can't remember when the 21 Day Fix came out 2 years ago. It's going to be 3 years this spring. Oh my gosh, 3 years. That's so crazy. And it's very, very, very simple, but I'm telling you guys, this works like a charm. And there hasn't been a time that I don't use it and it doesn't work. And it's very simple, but we're not saying 21 Day Fix or whatever. So at the beginning, I have like a keyword that I'm marketing to like the people that I want to attract. So I use a lot of busy women or busy moms. So for you that, if you're not a mom, you can use busy women. So I like to do that because I feel like it kind of catches their attention, like, oh, I'm a busy mom, or I'm a busy woman. What does she have to say? So it's very simple. If I could provide you with a 21-day program that was just 30 minutes daily, with a meal plan that is simple to follow, with a portion control system, telling you exactly what to eat without starvation, because some people think that you only get 5 containers a day and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to starve. And you could lose up to 10 pounds in just 3 weeks with the freedom to do multiple rounds. And I did this because I've had people, I added that part with the freedom to do multiple rounds, because I've had a lot of people tell me like, oh, I can only do 21 days. So I've been learning a lot about marketing lately, and like, you want to answer the most objections that you can in a short amount of time, right? Otherwise you're going to lose people. So, I've had this question a lot, like, oh, I can only do 21 days. Oh, that's such a quick fix. Oh my gosh, it needs to be a lifestyle, whatever, So I started getting that a lot. So I'm like, okay, I need to change something. So I kind of added in with the freedom to do multiple rounds, because of course, you're not going to just do the 21-day fix one time and then, get all your results. Like, it's taken me, like, I've been using the program for 2 years, So I'm just kind of like telling people with the freedom to do multiple rounds, like you can do it as many times as you want. To maximize your results, how serious would you be about trying it? Drop your email below to be considered. So I either do the drop your email below to be considered, or I tell people apply here. I have an application form that is in the bio link of my Instagram. I tell people, to apply, link in my bio. On Facebook, I put the link at the bottom of the post, and I make sure I tell them at the top of the post, link to apply at bottom, something like that, just so that they know that it's at the bottom. So for the past, I want to say maybe like 5-6 months, I've been using the application, and that's been working great, but it kind of slowed down a little bit last month. So again, we have to constantly evolve and change. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to kind of go back to something that I knew worked. And I put drop your email below to be considered. And I got 6 emails, and out of those 6 emails, I have 3 people that are really serious. They're a 10 out of a 10, and they're probably going to join me this month. So again, there's sometimes where sometimes I post this and sometimes I get crickets. I don't get any emails. I don't get anyone that applies. Well, what do? I get a lot of likes. And even if I don't get a lot of likes, if I get like 20 likes, I reach out to those people that like my post. If you want to know kind of how I talk to people that like my posts, just reach out to me, because if I talk about that too, it's just, this training is going to be like really long. But a lot of people that like your posts are just too scared to be seen by other people if they leave your email. And some people are just like, oh my gosh, no, I don't want to get spam. I'm not going to leave my email on your Instagram or Facebook or whatever. So they'll just like it because a lot of people are interested, but they're just too scared to reach out to you. So you need to have the courage. You need to build up that courage and just reach out to them, to the people that are just liking your posts. So again, if you want help on how to reach out to the people that like your post, just hit me up and I'll help you guys out with that. So that's kind of what I did. I encourage you guys to try this. I posted this around dinner time, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I feel like I got a good response. Like I was hoping for like at least 3 to 4 people, and I got 6. And I'm not going to just post this once. I'm going to do this several more times this month. You have to be consistent, and not everyone's going to see your post. Just because you post one time doesn't mean that everyone's going to see it. Not everyone on your friends list is on at that same time. So, I mean, it even got to a point where like last year I was posting this once a week. I didn't get anyone. I didn't get no lashback. I wasn't really losing followers. Like I was just very consistent in my message. And I feel like now when I post this, like people kind of know what to expect and they're not really annoyed by it. Because I know a lot of times we have this fear where we're scared that we're going to annoy people. But at the end of the day, social media is my business and I'm not looking to work with everyone. So I'm very specific with who I talk to. And I don't really care if I annoy people that I'm not looking to work with. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but after 3 years in, it's just kind of like that kind of rhino skin that I've been able to kind of, I don't want to say grow, I guess you could say. So yeah, that works really great. And a lot of coaches on our team have been using this, and I still see coaches use this, and it's still a great response because you're giving people something to be interested about, but you're not giving them too much info. Okay, so step 1, I don't know if this is too small on your screen, but okay, so what do? You have people that left an email on your picture or whatever, like on Instagram or Facebook. So what do you do now? You send them an email and have them fill out an application. I always, always, always do this. I do not sit back and forth anymore through messages. It's just too time consuming and I forget about people's goals. If people aren't willing to fill out an application that takes 2 to 3 minutes, I don't want to work with them. I don't. It takes you 2 to 3 minutes to fill out an application, has a few questions, and I like that. Danny Johnson has taught me that. You don't want to work with everyone. This business is a sorting business. You're sorting through a lot of people, and you're picking the people that are a 10 out of a 10. You want to work with the willing. So this is great. I have sent hundreds and hundreds of emails out. Not everyone clicks on that little link and applies. So that tells me a lot. I'm not going to go chase them down. If they're not willing to do that, they're probably not going to be willing to open up their own box, okay, when they get their package. So this is kind of what I send, and depending on the month or the group that I'm running, I tailor the message. So this is what I say. I don't expect you guys to write all this down because I know it's a lot. So I'm going to find a way to make a Google Doc of this, and you guys can have it. I'll share it in the team page. So this is kind of what I've been doing. And you can see I did this on March 9th. So to someone that leaves their email, this is what I say. Thank you for your interest in my most recent post for busy women, or it could be busy moms. I'm currently filling spots for my next private online 21-day challenge group, and I'm looking to work with busy women who are ready to commit to their health and fitness this year. If you have struggled with any of what's listed below, I want to help you. Not knowing what's healthy, not knowing how much I can eat, not knowing what kind of workouts I can do that will get me results, not having enough time, not knowing how to meal prep, not having enough energy, and not feeling confident. So in there, I literally gave them everything that I offer as a coach, my group, and what the 21-Day Fix can help them with. So that answers a lot of questions. So I like just doing that right off the bat because it answers a lot of questions. And again, the people that respond, it's because they really need help with that and they're really serious about this. In order to be considered, please take a few minutes to fill out this quick application. So this has taken me a while to kind of have this kind of language, but I kind of want to position myself like I know what I'm talking about and like I know what I'm doing. People want to work with someone who knows what they're doing. If you're a new coach, please don't be discouraged. You can still use this lingo, and they don't know if you've been doing this for months or not. You know, just practice, and practice is what makes you feel confident. So again, it did take me a while to be like, you know what, in order to be considered to work with me, fill out this application. So again, I've been able to sort through people because there's two groups of people. There's a group of people that are like, and they don't apply. And then there's people who are like, okay, cool. Like, she has an application, I'm going to apply. She doesn't just work with anyone. And it just kind of sets you apart. This application will allow me to get to know you a little bit better, more about your goals and your current lifestyle. Once I go over your responses, I will email you back with more in-depth details of what this 21-day challenge consists of, how it can help you reach your goals, and pricing. Again, I hope that you guys can see what I'm doing here. And if you guys are a new coach on this team, I probably use this on you. And it worked, right? I answered a lot of questions. A lot of people sometimes think that my 21-day group is free, and it's not. So at the end, I put, and I'll talk about pricing with you. So again, there's people that after this, they don't write back because they don't want to pay for it. And there's people that read everything and they're like, you know what, there is a fee to join her group, but I'm serious. And so they still email me back. So this is perfect. Like, I feel like I don't stress about anything anymore, because I don't want to say it about anything, but I just feel like it's made this process so much more fun. And I'm really, really, really attracting people that I want to work with. And it's so crazy that I attract a bunch of Jackies. Like, the law of attraction really does work. And like, I attract exactly who I am because I'm very, very specific. And I struggled with this a lot, but I'm constantly doing training on like how to attract like the right kind of client and coach and stuff like that. And I've been applying everything that I've been learning, and I'm teaching you guys everything on how to be very specific, and you will start to attract those people. And it may not be 50 at once, because hello, you probably can't handle 50 people at once. But, as soon as you start to attract those 2 to 3, like, super cool key people, like, it makes coaching so much more fun. It really does. And then I just kind of put at the end, I look forward to chatting and working with you. Okay, so that was step 1. Send them an email and have them fill out an application. And I forgot to add this step. I always go back if it's on Instagram or Facebook, and I always let them know, just emailed you. Please make sure to check your junk or spam folder. Sometimes my emails get stuck in there. And I say that because a lot of times my emails do get stuck in there. I don't write a subject anymore. I used to, like March Challenge Group or whatever, when I would send it to people, and I feel like sometimes emailing systems might see that as spam, and so I don't put anything in the subject line anymore. So it's like, no, they receive an email that has no subject, and a lot of people get it more that way. I hope that makes sense. Okay, step 2, determine if you want to work with this person. Yes, because you are in complete control of who you want to work with, their goals and their needs. So hopefully this doesn't look like too tiny, but this is basically the spreadsheet that Google Drive makes for you when you have the application. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a tutorial on that. So if you want to watch that, let me know and I'll send it to you. It's on my YouTube channel. I kind of go over what the spreadsheet looks like and how you get to it. But I'm losing my train of thought. Okay, so now this is when I'm going through, like, okay, these are the people that applied. These are the people that actually, clicked on the link. It tells me the day and the time, their name, and it tells me all of their goals. So again, I can determine whether or not the 21-day fix is great for them, because on here I ask them if they have, you'd have to see my application in order to this kind of make sense. But I ask them, do you own a Beachbody fitness program? And sometimes a lot of people that already have the 21-day fix want to work with me because they got it like off the TV and they don't have a coach, or their coach never helped them or whatever. So it's important for me to know that, because I don't want to just tell them, oh, join my 21-day fix group if they already have it. So that's why this is really important, because I can determine what their goals are. Maybe they put on here like, I need to lose 50 pounds and I have knee problems. Well, the 21-day fix might not be great for them. I might have to offer them PiYo instead. So that's why I determine on here, based on their goals and their lifestyle, what I'm going to message them about. Let me see. Why isn't it letting me? Oh, okay. Step 3, send proper info. Okay, so this is what, they filled out my application, their name popped up, because they filled out the application. So I send them the proper info. So again, I let them know, okay, I feel like this program would be great for you, or maybe this program, depending on what their goals and lifestyle is. I put, hi, Angie, thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy day to fill out my application. I really appreciate you being open. It helps me out a lot in learning how I can truly help you reach your goals. In this online fitness group, I'm looking to coach women through the same 21-day program I've been doing since having my son last February. And again, this is always changing, as time goes by, obviously. I've been able to lose 40 pounds and keep them off consistently using this program. Maybe you don't have a big weight loss, or maybe you're just getting started. Talk about the progress that you've made so far. Just be honest with people. And you can use a success story from someone on our team. I want to help other women learn how to dial in their nutrition, which is where 80% of your results come from, and help them get started with the workouts this program has to offer. I really feel like this program and online fitness group can help you with A, B, and C. This is very, very, very important because I'm speaking directly to them. Whatever goals they put on my application, I copy and paste that and put it back, because I'm reminding them again why they applied for my group. I'm putting their goals in the forefront of their mind. And that's why, I feel like this is why the system works, because I'm not leading with my agenda of, I want to sell a challenge pack, or, I want to hit Success Club. I'm reminding them, I'm really confident that this group can help you with, A, B, and C. Exactly what they put on my application. It's simple. What did I put after that? I basically talked about her goals. She wants to learn how to establish healthy eating habits along with proper portion control. And then I put, here's a quick preview of the 21-day program. And I put a link of the 21-day fix program, or whatever program I feel is best for them. And then I asked them, is this something you would like to be a part of? And that's something that I've been using for over a year now. That simple question. And I learned that from Lindsay too. It's either, is this something you would like to be a part of, or is this something you would like to partake in? Kind of like asking them, do you want to do this with me kind of thing. It's not like, do you want to buy this for me? It's like you're asking them, do you want to be a part of it? Do you want to be a part of the fun? So that's kind of what I do. Okay, step 4. Follow up within 2 to 3 days. If you get no response, if it's a yes, immediately send full package details and pricing. This is what I do. And I'm just going to keep doing this. This girl said, I'm very interested. So I said, okay, awesome. I'm so excited to have you be a part of the new group and for us to work together on your goals. Reminding her that I'm going to work with her. She's not going to just buy this and I'm going to let her, fall off the face of the earth. Your package includes build up the value. Build up the value. Tell them everything they get and then the price at the end. Because by the time they get to the end, they're like, dang, I get a lot of stuff. I had someone last week, a family member, she's like, oh my gosh, she's like, I get all of that for $160. She's like, I thought I was going to spend $300. I'm like, no, isn't it a good deal? I'm like, you're a rare person, because sometimes there's people that are like, oh my gosh, that's so expensive. I'm like, really? You're getting a lot. So I basically, I just put exactly everything they get. And a lot of people, this is how I sell challenge packs too. This is how I help people get on challenge packs. I tell them, I don't really make it an option for them. I just say that this is what the package includes. It includes Shakeology. And then I make sure that I add a video so they can see what Shakeology is. I've had people tell me, I don't want the shakes. I really don't want Shakeology. And I say, great, that's fine. It's not mandatory. But I do explain that, their results will be maximized, yada, 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 all that stuff with Shakeology. And I still help them get just the program if they just want that. I don't force people to do anything they don't want to do. And then I build up the value of me, because they're getting me. And most importantly, me as your coach. Being a part of my private online groups with other women I coach is a complimentary service. I learned this from Janelle Summers. I don't know what call I was on. I wish I could remember, but she said something like, oh, my groups are just a complimentary service. I was all, dang, that sounds so cool. I'm going to add that. So I've been using that. And these groups are super fun and helpful. We help you stay on track. We check in with each other daily. We share new recipes with each other to keep things fun in the kitchen. The interaction you'll receive in this group will keep you motivated, inspired, and you get to make new friends and women all on their journey. Boom! You get all of that for this price. And it's very, 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 I don't want to say rare, but I just don't get as many objections anymore, because I'm literally telling people everything that they get. And sometimes it might seem like a lot of info, but really it's worked for me, and it's worked for our team. And realistically speaking, I don't have the time to be on the phone as much with people. And emailing has been working great for us. Until it doesn't work, I'm just going to continue using this and tweaking it here and there. But I just, I don't know. I feel like I found a good system, and it's worked for me. It works every single month. It helps me hit Success Club. It's helped our coaches. So try it out. So that I make it bold. Your package includes, and then I put spots are limited. They are going fast. Even if I don't have anyone yet, would you like to enroll and get started today? Or sometimes depending on like the deadline, I say the deadline is, you know, by this day, could you get started tonight? Or could you get started today? Boom. Okay, so step 5, add them to your online group and welcome them. Everyone likes to feel welcomed, so add them to our group. If they don't have Facebook, I still tell them. I encourage them to make a Facebook page. I'm like, just add me. You don't have to add your friends and family, because a lot of people think that Facebook is all this drama, and I'm like, no. Some people still don't want to do it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I have to find another way to like kind of keep track with them. And then step 6, tell them shipping takes 5 to 7 business days, and have them text you. Because I know it's my job to like, you know, keep up with my clients, but sometimes if it's a month where like it's busier, I sometimes lose track of like messaging people. So I make sure I tell them, when you get your package, text me and let me know so I can help you. And that's worked out great so far. So, okay. So we only have like 2 minutes left before this thing kicks us off, but I want to talk about kind of as a team, how I kind of wanted us to run our March group. So I thought this was super cute. I don't know if you guys are following this girl. Her name is Ashley Smith, but I thought it was really unique how she kind of put March into Shape Bootcamp. So I'm going to be helping people. I'm going to be promoting the 22-minute hardcore workout, even though I'm not doing it myself yet. But I kind of, last spring, I did the whole Bikini Bootcamp, and that worked really great. It was just kind of a catchy name that people liked. So I'm going to start promoting that on Monday. We as a team are going to start promoting that on Monday. And our official March into Shape Bootcamp begins on March 28th. So that is that, you guys. I know that it was kind of a lot of info, and I feel like I was talking really fast, but I hope you got a lot of good notes. And of course, this is recorded. It's going to be uploaded onto my YouTube channel, and you guys can kind of go back to it. I do that all the time. Okay, I have to go back and rewatch videos, and that's how you learn. That's how you get better. So that's pretty much all I have for tonight. It's going to kick me off like literally like any minute now. But thank you everyone for hopping on. Kind of wanted to see a full screen. Okay, cool. All right. So I don't know if I have like a minute left, if anyone has like a question. Oh, wait. Does anyone have a question?
Do you have your Facebook group already put together, Jackie, and then you add them right away? Oh, and I can Facebook you this or put it in the group page if it kicks us off. But
yeah, if it kicks us off, ask us that. It just depends. Every month is kind of different. Last year, I was really, really good at like starting groups and then closing them. Starting groups and then closing them. And at the end of the month, I'd message everyone. I'd tell them, okay, do you want to join my next group or not? A lot of people were like, you know what? No, I'm fine. Or, you know, something happens. And then it was cool because I was able to keep the people that continuously wanted to work with me. Because, you know, towards the end of the month, the group gets kind of quiet and not everyone wants to be in it anymore. I don't know. And the start of this year, the group that we